Hey guys, what's going on? I am joined by a special guest, a Mr. Grimsie42, aka Scott. He came down for the weekend, or I guess down, up, not really, across.
West?
West. He came west for the weekend to come and game hunt with me. So we met up at Chick-fil-A this morning, had breakfast. He was really anal. He really wanted his Chick-fil-A breakfast, and God forbid it was lunch. It had to be breakfast.
The biscuits are amazing. What can I say?
Yeah, it was good. I had my first Chick-fil-A biscuit, so that was delicious. But we hit up a couple places, as many as we could go to in Erie. It's been pretty dry here. There hasn't been a lot going on. But we did manage to get some stuff. So, yeah, it's pretty much that. We'll get right into my pickups. The first place we went was the Exchange, but we didn't really get anything there, so I don't really count that. Or did you get anything?
No, and I've noticed that their prices are like gradually, they're like the poster child for the trend of retro gaming. Everything just keeps going up.
Yeah, their stuff has been really expensive lately. We both used to have really good luck there actually, like about a year ago, but recently the prices have just been so high that I know I've been avoiding it. So,
like the plague.
Yeah, that was a bust. But we did go to buybacks, and I picked up two things there. One was a recommendation from him actually, and it's Perfect Dark Zero for the Xbox 360 here. And you said this is actually a sequel to the N64 version?
It stars the same character, Jonah Dark. I'm not sure if it's like a direct sequel, but it's made by the same company obviously, and I mean, early graphics for Xbox 360 are but it's way better than N64 graphics. I had fun with it when I played it, so.
Yeah, I'll try this out when I get home. It was only $6, so I thought that was a good deal, and it has a little slip cover, and everything's in there, so.
Yeah, it's got like a steel book and like an extra manual,
yeah,
and a DVD.
Yeah, pretty good condition, especially for $6. And then this, I was actually really excited to find. I've been looking for this controller for a long time, but I've noticed they've been going for like $25 online. I didn't really ever want to pay that, but this was marked for $15, and it's the orange spice color GameCube controller. And it's in really nice condition. There's like some grime on the sides of it, so that's really nice. But I can clean that up, and you know, overall, I'm really happy to get this controller. I've been looking out for that one for a while.
The story behind that story, though, is that the entire time we were in there, she was hemming and hawing over whether she wanted to get it.
Yeah.
So,
you know, $15, it's a little high for me, but you know, I wanted it, so.
She took some of her communion money that she has had for 20 years and
yeah,
finally decided to.
I did. I used it
when she opened her wallet, it screamed.
Yeah, I didn't want to spend it, but you know what? It was worth it.
It's cool. Orange is my favorite color, so.
Yeah, it's awesome looking. So then the next place we headed was a place called, I never know what it's called. He never knows what it's called. Playworld, Game World, whatever. And we've been there a couple times. I've never had that much luck there, but he somehow always has a bunch of luck there, and he's not even from this area.
Luck of the Irish.
So how that happens, I don't know. But he got some stuff, and I got some stuff too. First thing I got was something he found, and it was marked at $2.95. It was Mole Mania for the Game Boy. I know nothing about this game. If anyone knows anything about it, you know, drop a comment. But it looked interesting. It looked unique. The mole looks kind of funny.
At first, what I thought when I saw it, and this is a good tip for anyone watching this, there are two games. I believe one is an Atlas title. It's something to do with potatoes. One of them is Spud something or other. I'm serious. I don't remember the names of them, but there are two games for Game Boy where the main character is a potato, and I believe one is an Atlas title, and they're both like $100 plus. And
wow,
that's what I thought that was at first, so my eyes got all big, but the mole isn't a potato, so.
Yeah, I never had even heard of it, but, you know, another
Moles
one.
And potatoes are in the same place, at least.
Yeah, pretty much.
Underground.
Pretty much, so it's another one added to the collection. And then this one, I already have this game, but I just picked up another copy of it because it was only marked at $5, and it's Mystical Ninja starring Goemon for the N64, and as you can see, it's pretty rough. I mean, it's very faded, like a lot of label damage. It almost looks like someone, like, I don't know.
Colored in?
Yeah, like colored in his hair and maybe his eyes a little bit, I don't know, and then the back is pretty rough. It looks like this was a, formal rental. Hollywood Video, thank you. So, $5 on that, but I actually got a better deal, but I'll say that at the end.
Yeah.
And then I picked up some cartridge games I needed. The first one is another recommendation from him. I've actually heard a little bit about this game before, but I never really came across it. And it's Super Dodgeball. So you said this is supposed to be good.
Yeah, it's a 4-player game. What's cool about this is, like, unlike traditional dodgeball games where if you throw the ball and you hit them, they are out per se, all of the characters actually have health, and it's kind of like you throw the ball to damage them, and when their health is degenerated, that specific player is out of it. So yeah, it's really good.
Looks cool. The graphics are supposed to be awesome, so. happy about that one. And then this one I actually forgot to show that I ended up getting at 5X. It was only $1.99. You know, good deal, and I don't have this game, and it's Gyromite. And can't decide if there's a FAMI adapter in here or not. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Maybe I'll open it up one day. Who knows?
It's a 5-screw, you never know.
Yeah, 5-screw, Gyromite, $1.99.
Horrible game with or without Rob.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that game. And then I picked up an NES game that I've been looking for a while, but the price of this has actually skyrocketed so much, and I think it's because of the remake that came out. But this used to be like a $5 game, and we actually saw it at the exchange for like $18.
I was going to say, and we see it for a decent amount there.
Yeah, so that just shows you how much this game has gone up in price, and I think that's ridiculous. But I got a very nice, clean copy of DuckTales for the NES, and this one is just in like mint condition. I'm very happy with it. I've been looking out for this one for a while. Not DuckTales 2, but, you know, I'll take DuckTales nonetheless.
Yeah,
so.
we can't all find DuckTales 2 for $5.
We can't all find DuckTales 2. It's just, you know.
But that copy is nice and clean. So nice as in it helps old ladies across the street, and clean, it takes 2 showers a day.
Exactly. So. It's perfect. And got the dust sleeve, so can't argue with that. And then I picked up 2 Super Nintendo games, one that I needed for my collection, and then the other one I just got just because, even though I already have it, and it's Super Mario World 2. I hate saying that. I just say Yoshi's Island.
Good trade mate.
Yeah, Super Nintendo, so if anyone's looking for this, let me know. But it's got some label damage at the top, but nothing too, you know, major. I don't know if you guys can see that, but
it's just a little spine wear on the label, basically.
Yeah, so. Not that big of a deal. It's not too faded. And then I got a copy of this game, which it's not great or anything, but Kirby's Avalanche, and it was in really nice condition, very clean label. And I needed it for the collection, so went ahead and picked that one up.
Do you know how many Super Nintendo games you're up to now?
I have no idea, honestly. It's,
really?
I want to say around 100, but most of them, they're not even that good, honestly. A lot of them are sports, and I have a couple of the, you know, higher end titles. Super Nintendo Arc 3D, it's like the highlight.
I don't have that one.
Yeah, it's the highlight, so got that one off Craigslist for $3. Don't think I ever told that story, but yeah, so that's like the highlight of my collection, but...
I've heard it, so you either told me or you did say in the video.
Yeah. So
how was the trip? What were your thoughts?
The trip was fine. You know, I'm getting a little fed up with Erie, honestly. I haven't had a lot of luck here recently. I can't remember the last time I bought like a nice lot of retro games, and it's cool to...
That was a nice lot.
Yeah, that's true. That's a nice lot, and it was a good deal. I did pay $45 for all that stuff that I got at Playworld, by the way. So you know, it was a very good deal there. But it's just, I don't come across that stuff very often, but it helped to have him there. So we had a good time overall. But I feel bad. I feel like, you know, it wasn't as good of a selection for you as maybe, like,
you know what?
Your area, I guess.
No, everyone thinks that, like, where I live is, like, this mecca. The real trick is persistence. You know, I mean, for every score, I've got 100 strikeouts. You know, it's not as easy as it seems, and I think persistence is the best tip I could give anybody, you know, and the people who appear to have, you know, a horseshoe up their butt, they're just showing you the good. They're not wasting your time with the bad.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, most people don't upload all the garage sale footage I'm sure they have of all their misses, so.
Yeah, I hate to bore people with, like, blurry, shaky, this is what I saw in my spy glasses. I'll leave that for Business 17.
Yeah, so it was a good day.
But her fun is not done. I actually, since I don't see her often, have compiled a small pile of stuff in which to give her. One thing I knew she was looking for.
You guys get to see my reaction.
Random goodies.
Oh gosh.
This I snagged from her from a Lame Stop.
Oh yes.
It's a pretty cool little.
Yeah, it's the Paper Mario Sticker Star book. It's got all the stickers on here. I think I saw you pick one of these up.
I grabbed 2, yeah.
Yeah. So if I was really feeling like it, I could take all of these stickers and put them in the background, but you know, I think I'll just keep it as a nice display piece.
All you guys know she's like a little kid, so I figured she'd play with her stickers.
Probably.
This is another one that I recommended she got, so I just got it for her. It's a cool Capcom title.
Yes, Zack and Wiki. Are there 2 of these games? Is there like a Zack and Wiki, or am I thinking of something else? Maybe?
No, I don't think so. I think there's only one.
Okay. I don't know what I'm thinking of then, but yeah, complete. Nice to have another Wii title in there. Wow.
Now, this next one actually has a little bit of a story to it. When we were at MagFest, she saw a game that she wanted, and unfortunately, con prices were in full effect, and they wanted $30 for it, and her price of comfort was more around $20. Well, on that day that I found DuckTales 2 for $5, in spite of that, or because of that, I was feeling extra generous, and they had that game there, and I was actually able to get it for $20. But the good news is, she's a little sour over a game I got recently, and I don't blame her. I would be quite sour too. So to clear the karma, I'm just going to give her this. I'm not going to make her pay for it.
Wow, wow. Oh gosh, wow. I waited so long for this game. It was on my most wanted games list if you guys watched that video, and it's North and South for the NES.
Now, is that a nice copy and a clean copy?
Yes,
or
yes. This classifies as a nice and clean copy of North and South. If you guys can see it, it is perfect in, you know,
and not
for
to
my
be
standards.
a typical Northerner, but we all know how the war between the North and the South went, don't we?
Yeah.
Go Yankees.
Oh my gosh. Happy about that. Thank you.
This next one is definitely going to mess with her head, because I knew she wanted this also, but there's a little twist to it.
Oh god. This one is Heavenly Guardian. I don't know what this twist is going to be, but complete, nice shape. Is there... What is this?
What is that?
Oh, wow! Way to catch me off guard. Oh, guys. Wow. Alright. So, the story behind this, before I show what it is when we went to MagFest, one of my goals was to get this game complete in box. And I found it loose. I have it loose now, but I still don't own it complete. So, Scott now contributed to helping me piece together the different parts to make it complete. And it is a Conker's Bad Fur Day manual for the N64, which I am eternally grateful for, because now I just need the box. And that makes my life a lot easier, because I really want that game complete. So, thank you. Wow.
No problem. One of the things I like to do when I'm trying to complete a game is, if you want a game complete and you see some portion of the game, all that's really relative is the price. So, for example, if you see the cart, you know, and it's a $50 game, and it's complete normally $100, you basically just relate the price to what you would eventually pay. And another thing I like to do is, like, you get the cart for now, then you get the manual for now. You may not run into a box, but you may run into a complete copy later that's, you know, a fair price, maybe $100, whatever it would be. And then what you do is you take whichever cart's in the best shape, you take the box, and then whichever manual's in the best shape, and then you sell the rest to kind of recuperate. And it's basically kind of like gradually stepping up, and then at the end you actually get to do a potential condition swap. It's one of my favorite things to do in collecting.
Yeah, that's a very good tip. You know, if you guys don't do that, definitely keep that in mind. A lot of times, especially now, and I know me going for a complete Super Nintendo, it's harder to spend all of your money at once just on a complete copy. You know, if you can piece it out, it's definitely a lot easier, and it'll save you money in the long run. So, definitely something to keep in mind.
The other thing too is, if you see a game that you want, and it's, you know, not overpriced, but a higher priced game, and you're thinking to yourself, I don't want to purchase this, like her Conker, for example, I don't want to purchase this because I, you know, might find it at a garage sale one day for $2. Well, if you purchase it, and then later you do find one at a garage sale for $2, you pay $2, then you sell the game, and you got the other one for free in the end anyway, but you got to enjoy it all of the time in between that prior.
Yeah.
So don't second guess your instincts. If there's something you want, it's like I said, it's all relative to how valuable the game is. If it's a $50 game and they want $30, it's usually, it's usually a good, you know, investment.
Yeah, in retrospect, I mean, there was a complete copy of Conker's there for $100. Do you remember? And I looked at that copy and I was like, should I not? I waited, I went back, and someone actually had already bought it. So I probably should have just bit the bullet, because looking back now, $100 is a, you know, pretty good price for that game. But you know what? I'm totally happy just piecing it out now.
2/3 of the way there.
Yep, I'm almost there.
I actually found my box on Nintendo Age, and the guy who had it had multiples. A lot of times people will come into box lots. So, you know, that's something where I only got the box, and then I actually think I got my manual in Portland, and I got my cart from Jay of the Game Chaser. So I did that for Conkers too. So it took me a decent amount of time myself.
Yeah. Very happy that I'm well on my way for that one. But, alright, well, thank you for coming to see me. It was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check his video out. He's going to do a pickup video as well, so make sure you go to his channel. Subscribe to him if you're not already subscribed, but I'm sure you are. I will put his link in the description below. It's Grimsie42. So go check him out. He will have a pickup video. He also has a lot of other videos that are pretty darn cool. So go check him out.
That's the first person that didn't say to unsubscribe from me. That's usually the common thing.
Yeah,
People,
I was trying to be nice because you're here.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. A lot of the people who are doing that are like guest videos on my channel. Like Retro Liberty did a little spot, and they were like, "And don't forget to subscribe to us and unsubscribe." So to me, so I get lots of love from my friends. So it's all in fun.
Yep. All right, take care, guys, and we'll see you later.